For almost all my life, I lived in the great and sunny west coast part of California, where there was Disneyland, beautiful beaches, and still outrageous gas prices. But nowadays, I have made myself a resident of the big old state of, oh dear God, who turned up the thermostat? Texas, where everything I have just mentioned is the opposite. Even though I haven't lived here for a long time, there's still some things that I have yet to do that many people that have lived here the same amount of time as I have already done, like gone to a genuine Texas rodeo, gone square dancing, gone to a authentic Texas bar, yet almost there. There have been some things that I've done, like go to Corpus Christi to see their beaches, gone on the river walk, and there's something that's just escaping my mind that I'm forgetting about. Fuck! One of the things that I have not done yet that just stands out from the rest that will make people gasp and look like I'm crazy. What's that? You want me to get to the point already? I was about to. Dick. The thing that I have not done yet that is seen as a cardinal sin is that I have never gone to Buc-ee's. It's okay, you can be in surprise or in anger, I understand. Now hear me out. In California, anywhere near that state, there is no Buc-ee. The only places you can find Buc-ee's is anywhere in Texas, mainly the east side of it, and on the east side of Texas as well. Now for those who are in a Buc-ee-less state like I used to be, and don't know what I am talking about, then let me explain. What is Buc-ee's? Pause. Hey guys, it's future me or me before I explain about Buc-ee's. I really quickly want to mention where I got the idea for this video, as I wouldn't feel right saying I myself was the inspiration for this video. I got the idea after watching Ted Nivison and Eddie Burbach's video of them going to every US and Canada Rainforest Cafe in Margaritaville. So thank you to them. If you haven't seen their videos on it, they're hilarious. If it wasn't for their service, this video probably would less likely have been made. Again, only felt right to give them credit for the idea and inspiration. Now back to the video. Created in 1982, Buc-ee's is a chain glorified gas station with its creator and owner being Arch Beaver Applin III. The first Buc-ee's was opened in Clute, Texas, and he got the idea for Buc-ee's by combining his childhood nickname, the name of his dog, Buck, the discontinued Ipana's toothpaste animated mascot, Buc-ee the Beaver. Beaver, Buck, Buc-ee the Beaver, boom. Buc-ee's. As of July 2023, there are a total of 46 Buc-ee gas stations, with more to be on the way. Now, there is something else that I must tell you before I go on with this. Not only have I not been to Buc-ee's ever, but I'm the only one in my family left to go to Buc-ee's, which surprises me. It really does. My parents have gone, my sisters have gone, but not me. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe I'm just overreacting. I don't know. I've never gone until now. I have made it my mission, my goal, that I will go to Buc-ee's for the first time in my life. I will go inside that Buc-ee's gas station and meet the Beaver himself. But most importantly, I want to answer this question that's been on my mind. Is Buc-ee's worth the hype? There were a few things that I have in my mind going into this, 3 to be exact. On a scale of 1 to 10, I want to keep in mind the food, the merchandise, and my overall experience. And then I'll add it up together at the end of the video to give my final rating. But oh, I couldn't do this alone. No, I could not. I had to call upon some help. I needed to enlist someone that has experience going to Buc-ee's, someone that's lived here longer than I have, a veteran you could even say. I needed someone that has walked through heaven's automatic doors, and that would be my great friend Jake. Yeah, he's back, baby. He's back, and he's coming down to join me on this trip whenever he was available. That is, he was pretty booked. There he is. Look how happy he is too. And so we set off on our journey to go to Buc-ee's, which actually would have taken an hour just to get to, but because of weather, it took us an extra half an hour just to get there. Now, people that have gone to Buc-ee's before are probably wondering, which Buc-ee's did we go to? But we decided on going to the third largest one, which was New Bronzeville. Plus, this is the one that I've heard great things about from just people that I've told that I've never gone to Buc-ee's, but I am going to now. But as we headed to our destination, another goal came to my head. What makes Buc-ee's so special for others? What makes it for when people go there, they just want to come back for more or just get in a happy mood? I hope to find this out when I get there. Speaking of getting there, I arrived. It was massive. The parking lot was huge and the line of gas pumps. I didn't take any video of the gas pumps, but let me tell you, it was never ending. There was even a statue of Buc-ee by the front door. Had to take a picture with it, like we're both businessmen shaking hands after agreeing on a good deal. After that, all that was left was just to walk inside for the first time. It's just a straight line of food, merchandise and knickknacks, gas station necessities, and even stuff for hunting. Can you imagine if you were just a bird and got taken down by a hunter and the last thing you see from your bird life is just the hunter stuffing you in a Buc-ee's hunting bag vigorously? But once we were inside, I didn't know where to go first. I swear, we had a plan going into this of what order we wanted to buy all our things. But once we walked into that store, woof, just disappeared for our mind for half of that trip. What I did know is that the first thing we had to do was check out the merch. And as we were walking over there, we ran into a Christmas tree covered in Buc-ee ornaments. There were also other festive Buc-ee items like Buc-ee the Nutcracker and Santa Buc-ee and this thing that ended up in the pile. Just why? And then it caught my eye. The beaver nuggets. I'll be back soon for you. And right next to the merch was their wall of their world famous jerky.
Hey Jake, Buc-ee the Beaver, Smokey the Bear, who went in and twerk off?
Now our original plan was to grab food first, then go buy the merch, but I just had to check out the merch first to see what the Buckmeister was providing me. There was like two categories of items you could buy. One side was like stuff you would find at Hobby Lobby or Me's, you know? On the other side was the Buc-ee merchandise, everything Buc-ee. Buc-ee, yes. And going into the Buc-ee side, you had two other categories. One was like their own original merchandise that you could find, just their stuff. Not the best way I could explain that, but stick with me on that. That second category is more of like merchandise where it's something you could find anywhere and they just kind of slap the logo on it. And it's not something I'm trying to knock Buc-ee's for. There's going to be a point in the merchandise where you're going to run out of ideas, where you have to just resort to a football and then Buc-ee. But there were a solid amount of items that fell into that first category I mentioned. For example, I already talked about the Santa Buc-ee and the Buc-ee ornaments, but there's also the regular Buc-ee plush. Oh god, Jake, please let go of him. Big Buc-ee plush, Godzilla-sized Buc-ee plush that isn't for sale, Doodlebuck, Buc-ee phone holder, Chonky Boy Buc-ee, Buc-ee pillows like this one that's just his head, and if you search long enough, then maybe you'll find a shiny Buc-ee with a blue key out in the wild. Now those are just the plushies. There's also Buc-ee souvenir cups, Buc-ee bobblehead, Buc-ee fun straws, Buc-ee ball gag, what the fuck? Big 6-foot inflatable Buc-ee, Buc-ee river tube, Buc-ee onesie, and also this.
Smash.
Those are really all those types of items in that category, but now getting onto the categories where it's more just like the logos put onto it, like the Buc-ee shirts and jackets, Buc-ee hats of different variations, the Buc-ee mobile, Buc-ee dog toys, Buc-ee bath ducks, Buc-ee sports items, Buc-ee dodgeball, Buc-ee competitive washer, Buc-ee hunting bag, Buc-ee beach towels, Buc-ee shot glasses, and Buc-ee wine glasses for when you need to bring out the fine china for the guests. Could someone please just like tally up how many times I say the word Buc-ee, and once the video is over, just put how many times I said it in the comments below, because there's just almost a whole page of me just saying Buc-ee blank. Anyways, as I was looking at the merchandise, my head was spinning around. Me and Jake did not know what to do. We were going back and forth from looking at the merchandise and the food and the merchandise and the food and the... Stop. There was a figure by the big Buc-ee mobile. But this wasn't just any figure. This figure, it had a tail and a red hat. Out of nowhere, I kid you not, Buc-ee the Beaver appeared. I was filled with excitement as we immediately went to go take a picture right next to Buc-ee himself. And after we took that picture, one of the workers gave us a sticker to remember that moment that we had. But as we walked away and turned our backs around to see if he was still there, poof, he vanished just like that. But that's okay, because it helped us get right back on track of what we needed to do. What we had to do next was grab the food. And there were many options that we could have choose from. I know that like the nuts are something they're well known for, but I'm gonna let you down if you've been there before and you love the nuts. we didn't grab any of the nuts. We just weren't in a nutty mood at that day. We got 4 food items, but really 5, but it's 2 of the same thing. We grabbed a bag of beaver nuggets. We grabbed 2 kinds of beef jerky. I grabbed the lemon pepper because I love lemon pepper wings, and Jake grabbed the sweet and spicy. We also grabbed some red velvet cake balls as a little dessert, and finally we decided to grab a famous brisket sandwich to split. We had everything we needed. Now it's just time to head back to the car.
We did it. We're gonna try the food now. What are we trying first? We're trying the jerky. I think we do the sandwich last, and then we do... How many do you have on? 5? Stop putting them on! I want one! Okay, well, like I said, we're gonna try the food now. We're gonna start with the beaver nuggets. Here we go. Oh, well, let me take a swig of my drink first. Cheers. I'm pretty good.
No.
I'm pretty good. What do you give that?
Good, 8 out of 10.
I got good 8 out of 10 as well. Let's start. I don't know where to put it now.
You're right.
Good. I'm gonna try the jerky now. Lemon pepper. Here we go.
I'll taste the lemon.
I want to taste the flavor here.
I taste the pepper. Not the lemon.
Sweet and spicy. Here we go.
I got a little bit better than lemon pepper actually.
When's this expire?
Mine doesn't have an expiration date.
That's worrisome. Should you rip it off? What do we give the jerky?
Say lemon pepper 6 out of 10. This one's 7 out of 10.
I honestly give it. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna give the lemon pepper a 5 and the sweet and spicy a 6.
Alright.
And now the sandwich.
Alright. I'll let you handle.
Right.
It is honestly.
Pretty good.
You sure got napkins?
Jake, what would you give that?
9 out of 10 to be honest. Was that honestly like really good?
That was really good, yeah. I'm gonna give it. No. I'm gonna give it 9. I'm gonna give it 9.5 out of 10. Forgot the last and final thing, the cake balls.
No.
Pretty much what I expected.
Yeah. It's moist though. I was expecting it to be a lot drier, to be honest.
What do you give it?
7 out of 10.
Go 6.5.
I was about to say 6 out of 10.
6.5. Nice. The fat hit my throat.
The bussy of the meat.
Don't call it that. Put your head right over here. You can't just say that shit when I'm like trying to eat it. No, like you can't just say that shit.
I don't want to get that close.
And there you go. Those are our thoughts of the food that we tried at Buc-ee's. And as you can see, I decided to slip into something comfortable. These clothes are actually really nice, by the way. None of the food that I tried was bad at all, not even close. But if I was to order it from my least favorite to my most favorite, enjoyed, would try again, it would go the jerky, the cake balls, beaver nuggets, and then the brisket being well at the top. So in total, for me, I would give the food a 8 out of 10. Really solid for a gas station. I would also give the merchandise an 8 out of 10. Nothing really looked cheap, looked like it was half-assed or just botched at all. Looked like solid merch, plush, everything like that. And if you're wondering what I got that was regarding the merchandise, well, I got this hat, this shirt. Also got a plush Buc-ee ornament and a Buc-ee ornament as well for my family tree. I got a Santa Buc-ee, and guess what I got? Hold on. I got the big Buc-ee plush. I mean, come on. I just had to. Now, I don't remember what that all cost me minus the food, but I know that it cost me $100 in total. For my overall experience, I would give this a 9 out of 10. Had a lot of fun. Definitely a great first time for me. In the end, if you put it together, you get a score of 25 out of 30. So, to answer that question, is Buc-ee's worth the hype? Yeah, I'd say it was. But there's still one more question that needs answering, and that's What makes Buc-ee's so special for others? Well, we answered that question as we left. It's not about the merchandise with Buc-ee slapped on it. It's not about the food and their nice juicy brisket sandwiches. No, it is not about getting gas at Buc-ee's. Which is okay because I forgot to do that. No. It's about the memories you make with your friends. All those memories and moments that you and your friends have together is what makes Buc-ee's so special. And especially because it's Christmas time, the most wonderful time of the year, it makes that oh so much more special. Just you, your friend, and of course, with Buc-ee. And there you go. Merry Christmas to you guys. And if you don't celebrate Christmas then, well, then happy holidays. But yeah. Okay, bye.